Good news is your dates are here.
What's the bad news?
They're dead.
Oh, you're so cool, Brewster.
Everybody's a suspect!
Honey, you got real ugly.
Don't fuck with the Chuck!
Welcome back to the Toe Tag Podcast. And with me is my beautiful wife, Kaylee.
Hello.
And today she came up with a game called the Final Cut Movie Edition. And I don't know what it's about. She came up with it. I'm kind of left in the dark. So she's going to take it away from here and set the rules for everything.
So I was kind of going through YouTube, TikTok, and you'll see where they'll put out an actor and their work and you have to save one of their films, or they'll do like save a movie from a year. So I thought it would be fun to go through and take the horror genre and put in movies from the subgenres of that primary, and then we save one from each subgenre. So I put 5 movies per slide, and then we can only save one of those. I tried to do it pretty fair without being biased, just kind of throwing movies out there that came to the top of my head. So then I could do it with you without thinking too much about it. So,
All right.
yeah, we'll save one movie. It's called The Final Cut.
All right. Well, let's get started.
All right.
First round.
Horror gets a punchline. So these are going to be horror comedies. We've got Deathgasm, Tucker and Dale versus Evil, Ready or Not, Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse, and The Babysitter.
Dude, these are all 5 out of 5 movies.
I know. I know. You can only save one.
So yeah, Deathgasm, which I absolutely love.
That's a great film.
Tucker and Dale, absolutely love. Ready or Not, oh my God, I cannot wait for the sequel. Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse, that is very underrated.
I know.
And then you have The Babysitter, which I love The Babysitter. I even love the sequel. It's not as good as the first one,
Yeah,
but
I agree.
I do enjoy the second one. But out of all of these, I would probably have to say my personal pick, probably Ready or Not.
Okay.
Or maybe even Tucker and Dale.
Okay.
But they're all 5 fantastic movies.
So like right off the rip, I naturally want to save like Tucker and Dale.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's something so unique about Deathgasm that I think I want to save it. I love that it's all metal music based, which is super cool. We're metalheads
I like
ourselves.
the love story between them too.
Yeah, the love story. Like I love the whole that it's a sheet of music that brings demons about. Like the comedy to it's amazing.
The blood's there.
The blood's great. The kills. So I personally think I'm going to save Deathgasm.
Yeah, mine's gonna be Ready or Not.
Okay, that's fair.
I gotta give it Ready or Not.
Amazing.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
This is gonna be real fun.
The next one is When Objects Attack. We've got Christine, Chopping Mall, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, Maximum Overdrive, and The Lift.
The Lift.
Yes, these are all
my
like
God,
inanimate objects.
That's a wild movie. Chopping Mall, fantastic. Christine, fantastic. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. I mean, it's Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Maximum Overdrive, another absolute bonkers movie.
Like it's very overlooked.
Mine's probably going to have to be either, I'm going to have to give that one to Christine. Christine or Chopping Mall, but if I got to pick one, it's Christine.
Yeah, I agree.
The score to it, it's John Carpenter. I mean, start to finish, absolutely exhilarating.
Yes, 100%.
I love when it's show me and the car starts like rebuilding itself. Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah, I would have to say Christine on that one as well.
What's your backup?
Backup would probably be Maximum Overdrive.
Ooh. Over
Yep.
Chopping Mall?
Yeah, that would be my like second pick.
That's a hard one.
I know.
Objects Attack.
There's gonna be a couple of them here that I think are gonna be pretty hard.
How many slides are there?
I think 13 naturally.
Hey.
I think there may be 14, but I figured it'd be pretty quick. So
Yeah.
the stories live on. So these are going to be the remakes: It, Chapter 1, Evil Dead, Suspiria, Hellraiser, or Let Me In.
Now, this is going to be a really hard one because I love remakes. The It Chapter 1, I mean, what else can I say about it? Like,
Well,
it's
there's
fucking incredible. It was the highest grossing horror movie.
And there's a reason for it.
Yeah. Bill Skarsgård, the kids dynamic. Chef's kiss. But the Evil Dead remake is my all-time favorite remake. So I haven't finished Suspiria, which I know is a big shame. The Hellraiser 2022,
Yeah, I think it was
2021,
22.
whatever it is.
Yeah, I think it was 22.
That one was surprisingly good.
Oh, it was so good.
I saw the trailer and I was not about it. Gave it a shot. It's probably my favorite one. That or the second. I really like Hellraiser 2.
That one
Hellraiser 2.
that one out of like most of them just made me, I think, cringe the most.
Yeah.
And like really made your toes curl with some of the moments in that one. So
And Odessa is Zion. Woo! But let me in.
I know you love that one.
Oh my God. Chloe Grace in that movie. Fantastic.
I still have to give this one to Evil Dead because this may be a hot take because I know everybody loves like the OGs. Don't get me wrong. I do like the new one too.
Evil Dead Rise.
Yeah, Evil Dead Rise was really good. There's not a bad Evil Dead movie.
No.
But in my opinion, like Evil Dead, like the remake from 2013 is still one of my favorite horror movies in general. And so for me, I think this one, it's going to Evil Dead.
I have to give it to Evil Dead. I saw that movie, 5 times? 4 or 5 times in theaters? It was right behind The Dark Knight. I saw The Dark Knight like 6, I think.
Yeah, I thought you said 6 or 7 for Dark Knight. So
6 or
stop.
7. Trust me, we know how stupid that is,
Yeah.
but it was just funny. Yeah, I'm going to have to give that one Evil Dead.
Yep.
Second, probably be It.
I'm going to give it to Hellraiser second. I really
But I
love
feel
that
like
one.
I'm doing a big disservice to Let Me In because I absolutely love Let Me In.
Because that's an American remake, correct? Yeah, that's what I
The
thought.
original was Let the Right One In,
Yep.
which I'm biased on because I saw the American version first.
Yeah.
Then I watched the original, and seeing that one, I like that one better. And it's just probably like a bias thing, but it is what it is. You're not touching Evil Dead 2013.
Nope.
Not happening.
All right. The next one is They Are Among Us. These are maybe like more alien-based films. So A Quiet Place, The Blob from 1958.
Ooh, the original.
Thing, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and They Live.
Right off the rip, everyone's go-to is probably going to be The Thing, John Carpenter. Rightfully so. I'm going to have to actually give it to A Quiet Place. I think that is one of, if I was to name a top 10 perfect film category, that's in it.
Okay.
And it's not just horror, it's every genre. I think that qualifies, in my opinion, as a top 10 perfect film.
Okay.
I love that John Krasinski directed it. His wife, Emily Blunt's his co-star. I forget the deaf girl's name, but she is incredible in that. And she actually taught everyone sign language. So
Well, it's cool because John advocated for that too.
yeah,
you know?
he was a huge advocate for it. But then you have Killer Clowns, which is like the embodiment of 80s cheese. And like, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
I know.
The Blob, classic. They Live, classic. But I'm going to have to give mine A Quiet Place.
So this may be a little bit of a hot take. I'm giving mine to The Blob. So I'm very much like we both are an 80s like couple. We both love 80s films, 80s music. We're just 80s people. But when it comes down to it, I prefer from the like original and to the remake. Don't get me wrong, 1988's The Blob was great. It was The Blob, obviously just remade. But 1958's The Blob is one of like probably one of my favorites that I just don't talk about enough. And I truly, truly enjoy it. So I think I'm going to give it to The Blob. It was fun. It was cool. It's something that you don't see often. I don't know. I think it was very cool for its time, especially some of the effects they put in there. So I'm going to give it to The Blob.
Because that one, they're at the drive-in, right?
Yeah. And then they go to like, there's like a diner, a drive-in, the police station. Like I don't know. It's a great one. I love how like The Blob engulfs things and like grows, especially for, like I said, a 50s film. Like I think it's cheesy, but in my eyes, like the practical effects still hold up because I'll always pick practical
The
effects.
cheesier, the better, man. Like that's what I strive for. I love watching cheesy movies.
And I love back in the day too, you know, the 40s, 50s, 60s, like horror was truly taboo. Like now, obviously we'll have a couple of them in like, you know, in with the Oscars and Golden Globes and things like that. You'll have a couple of them in there. And like whether or not you like them or hate them, it's just always really nice to seeing horror get repped, I guess. But
Oh yeah, get that recognition.
but like back in the day, and again, the 40s, 50s, 60s, it was truly taboo. It like was something that. So for a movie like The Blob to come out and still remain and get a remake 30 years later was just really cool. So
No, I agree. Nice choice, man.
Thank
like
you.
honestly, I was expecting you to go for like either A Quiet Place or Killer Clowns.
Yeah.
But I know you love The Blob. I know you like the original Blob.
Yeah.
Over the remake. The original had God, what was that big actor? It wasn't Robert Redford. It was
I can never remember his. I'm so bad with names. I'm
usually
absolutely
really good with
terrible. Yeah,
names.
I'm terrible
I'm drawing
with
a blank
names.
with this one.
I'll be like that guy from that movie with that. Remember the strawberries? Like, and you're
Oh,
like,
yeah,
what
yeah.
are you talking about? And then it clicks one day. All right. Next is The Underdogs Still Need Love.
All right.
So these are going to be like remakes that just really didn't do well, that like are kind of revered as not good. So we've got My Bloody Valentine. We've got Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Carrie, and Fright Night.
Oh my God.
I knew this one was going to be really hard for you because I know you love all 5 of these, even though a lot of people hate them.
Dude, especially the Nightmare. Give the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street a fucking chance, people. God, it's so good. But with all that being said, the remake of My Bloody Valentine, it's fun because it's a 3D horror movie. And 3D horror doesn't age the best, which fucking sucks. But like, it's always a good theater experience.
It is, yeah.
Fright Night remake with Colin Farrell, that was a 3D horror
Yeah.
movie. And that was probably my second favorite experience in 3D. I love the remake of Friday the 13th. I love the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street. I love the remake of Carrie. These are all bangers.
I would
They all
say-
have great kills.
I agree with what you said about the Carrie. It makes it more realistic. I think that one is more realistic than the OG. I really like her as Carrie. The Friday the 13th is arguably like one of the better ones, especially when it comes down to Jason and how like strong and like
He's my favorite Jason, but it's my second favorite Friday the 13th film.
and like Jared Padalecki actually seeing somebody that could take on Jason, size for size, strength for strength, and I think that really helped the film as well. See, this one's even hard for me because again, I love that I have both my supernatural boys in this category. But again, I think personally, I might have to give this one to Fright Night. Like, I love the Fright Night remake. I remember you showing me that, and now, how do you hate on Colin Farrell? Like,
I'm going to have to give mine to the Fright Night remake. If it's not that one, it's probably going to be the remake of Friday the 13th.
agreed. Yeah.
It's like you said, pound for pound. He's a strong dude, and he can definitely go toe to toe with Jason.
And I like seeing Jason move in that one.
He's
and
fast as
actually
fuck.
be somewhat of a thoughtful and sort of intelligent character in that one. Based off of the other ones that we've gotten, I think it added something else to it. So I'm in agreement that my top one to save would be Fright Night, but my backup would be Friday the 13th. But Fright Night for me, that one, just the way that Colin Farrell brings like a really true like seductive feel to the vampire, but you still feel very uncomfortable, just like the main character does. And then, all the suspicion, the comedy in it, like the blood, like everything about that. Like the 3D may not have aged well, but like everything else, I do wish that they kept with like practical effects for the vampires. But that's neither here or there. Overall, like I really just enjoy the film. So
I'm going to have to agree with you because Colin Farrell is arguably one of the best looking dudes in Hollywood. Like there's no denying that. But that being said, he uses that to his advantage by being a seductive vampire. So like he lures you in, and that's what vampires do. So
yeah, but you still get the sense of like a
little bit of danger with
yes,
him. Yeah.
You're like, God, you're hot, but I can't trust you. Like, so yeah, I think I'm gonna give that one to Fright Night.
Nah, I'm right there with you.
Cool.
Like I said, if it wasn't for that, it'd probably be the Friday the 13th remake. And one thing I really like about that is the tunnels. Because like Jason will always like throughout the whole franchise, he always just kind of vanishes because it's the whole supernatural angle. It added that realism to it, and there's a lot of hate about it. The tunnels and the networking down there and all that shit. I think it makes sense.
I mean, he spent decades out there by himself, and
Yeah. And there's a lot of hate that he used a bow and arrow to shoot that blonde dude on the boat. But like, he's been at that camp for God knows how long.
Well, and before
he's got to know how to survive. So he's using that and shooting like animals, eating them. You know, he's got to survive. So like, he used that and shot that dude in the head with an arrow.
well,
Genius.
Not only that, but like you were a kid at the camp before you died too. Like, obviously they had archery at the camp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you were a kid at the camp, so like, why wouldn't you?
That camp is all he knows. That's his home.
Yeah.
So like, he knows it inside and out. And I was a real big fan of the tunnels, but I saw a lot of people hate on it. So it is what it is.
People be hating.
People
Just
be
to hate.
hating.
All right. Next one is swim, run, climb, or fly. They do it all. So this one is going to be obviously more like creature feature type films. So we got Cujo, The Descent, Annihilation, Jaws, and Jeepers Creepers.
I love Cujo. I like The Descent. I know you like it way more than me.
That's like in, I think, like top 10. It's so cool.
I have to finish Annihilation. I know I always talk about
It
it.
was so fucking trippy at the end too. Like, and it left it open, so I don't know if they're gonna do. I don't know if there's ever been any talks or anything for a second one, but I would love to see a second one. The idea behind that was absolutely ingenious, and I loved it.
I know your answer is going to be Jaws, but I'm going to give it to Jeepers Creepers.
So this one's really hard for me because I truly enjoy all of them on here, and like, aside from everything that has happened with Jeepers Creepers and everything like that.
Oh, the director.
But yeah, that was one of my first films that I watched. I remember actually sneaking a VHS copy into the house to watch it when the parents were asleep and we were all downstairs. Like, it was a huge moment for me, and it was one that like truly terrified me. And I mean, it's
horn,
hard. Like,
his horn on that fucking like truck van thing. I don't really know what it is.
Jeepers Creepers is just a really creepy concept in general for a character. The Descent for me is one of those that I held on to it, and it's one of my favorites because I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
From like the caves to like the creatures themselves that they've adapted, and the girls, like, again, the actresses did not know what these creatures looked like. So when they first come in contact, those are authentic reactions. And I love that we're kept in the dark as well the whole time, like not sure what it is. And so see, this one's so hard for me because I'm such a big fan of Jaws. Like, I naturally want to give it to Jaws. But if we're also going off of straight like creativity and something that hasn't been done, I would almost give it to The Descent.
Okay.
But like, obviously, because everybody knows, that's ever listened to the podcast or been on YouTube with us, I will always pick Jaws. Jaws is top 3 for me.
That's why I was like, well, no, yours.
It's really hard because Jaws, again, is just such a concrete film.
See, I give it to Jeepers Creepers. I love the originality to it. I like the overall design. I like his battle axe that he fucking uses. His like little ninja star made of teeth.
And belly buttons.
And belly buttons. Like, it's very cool.
Yeah.
But like, the dude flies and like he collects body parts and throws you down fucking like weird tunnel chutes and just nests. And one of the absolute most iconic moments to me in horror is towards the end of the film when his like head opens.
Oh, yeah.
And like he yells and you see the webbing and shit. Fucking creepy. The way he crawls on walls and stuff. And like I said, that weird truck van thing and the horn. The horn is so scary.
Yeah, I think that's
how aggressive it is. Like, dude, it's a fucking horn. Scares the shit out of you.
I know. I still find it funny how people are like, how did he acquire a truck with a custom license plate?
Yeah,
Like,
that is fair. That's a fair argument.
yeah, I don't know. I think, again, naturally, my heart wants to go to Jaws. But at the end of the day, like, if we're going to talk like an actual creature feature, like, Jaws is a really aggressive shark, and I absolutely love it. Near and dear to my heart. I'll never let that movie go. But if we're going to go straight off of like, Annihilation was very, very creative with their stuff in that film.
I've seen a couple scenes, and the bear scene. The bear scene is so intense.
I watched that in theaters, and when that scene happened, I didn't breathe through it. Like, I held my breath, and like my eyes started to water. I was like, what is happening? Like, I was kind of actually really scared of the moment.
See, that's how I was with A Quiet Place, and that's why I chose that. Because with that movie, not to go back to A Quiet Place, but with that movie, when you watch it, you feel like immersed in the movie. You feel
yeah.
you can't make a sound either. Like you're so involved with it. It's a brilliant movie.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So for me, like I said, Jaws, it's low key you. But no, I think I'm going to go Descent on this one. I'll shake it up.
She shook it up, people.
I did for the first time ever. All right. It all starts with stories and legends. So this one is The Conjuring, The Amityville Horror, The Town That Dreaded Sundown,
The original
Snowtown, and The Ritual. So these all came from based off of true stories and like legends.
So I recently watched Snowtown, and that's one of the movies that I think it came out like 2011, 2013, somewhere around that time period. And I've been wanting to watch it ever since. And I finally watched it, like a year or two ago. And that's all I was talking about was how fucking great that movie was and just how sad and fucked up it is. Brilliant movie. Like truly just unnerving. And I think I forget the bad guy's name in it, but he is so good at like controlling people and he has that intimidation factor, but then immediately lowers his guard to welcome you in and then just controls you all over again. So he's very good at that. The original Town That Dreaded Sundown, fantastic movie. Tongue twister right there. The original Amityville Horror, and I like the remake with Ryan Reynolds. He's a shitbag in real life, but it is what it is. The Conjuring, first one, great. Conjuring 2 is my favorite one. And The Ritual, we've watched that once.
I'm going to watch it twice.
That's the one with like the weird Wendigo like creature at the end. That was good. I just got to give that one a rewatch. Like I got to actually follow up with that one. Snowtown though, if you guys get a chance to watch Snowtown, I heavily recommend it. It's very draining. Like when you watch it, you just after it's finished, you have to just like decompress because like it's like god damn, that was a heavy movie. It was fucking heavy, and it's based in Australia too, so that's pretty cool. But I'm gonna have to give mine to let's go to Snowtown.
I agree. Like I kind of agree with everything you said, and a couple of them again are more of like the supernatural, like based on true stories. But again, it's also, do you believe in that stuff? Because a lot of people don't. A lot of people are like, the Warrens, had their cases, but a lot of people don't believe in that stuff. So it's like, if you believe, then it's a true story. If not, then whatever. But the Snowtown murders and the Town That Dreaded Sundown, those were
real.
Actual crimes, and those are based off of true stories.
He's the Phantom Killer over in Texarkana.
But I would have to say I really truly like The Ritual, and honestly, like the Wendigo is one of my like favorite, I guess, urban legends or myths. I absolutely love a Wendigo, but to see
it done right, that's the thing. I think the way that Wendigo looks in that movie, I think it's really cool.
It is cool. I would have to give it to Snowtown just because I think everything that it says on that poster, brilliant, masterpiece, a triumph. Like it is like the way that they told that story, and it is true, and these things happened was insane first and foremost, and then second of all, the way they retold that story was really brilliant. And like you said, you almost needed to decompress from it a little bit.
You need to just like really absorb what you just watched. Like you need to take it in.
And I think it was from obviously the main villain in it, which I'm going to call him that because he's a villain in real life. Like you said, he's very good at manipulation and making you feel uncomfortable, but like also not wanting to go against him. So I think, I would have to give it to Snowtown on that one.
The main dude, I think his character name in the movie, I think it was Jamie, if I'm not mistaken. But he is so good at fucking crying on command, and the shit he goes through because of him. I think his name, I think the villain's name was Jacob or something like that. Yeah, the dude, fucking asshole in that movie. And Jamie, great performance. But the only sad thing is that's the only thing I've seen both of them in. Yeah, dude. If you guys get a chance to watch Snowtown, please check that one out.
Next is Leading Men. So these are all about leading men and final guys. We got Get Out, Strange Darling, Evil Dead, The Lost Boys, and Halloween H2O.
So this one's real hard because I love Get Out. Fucking brilliant movie. Strange Darling. You put Kyle Gallner, you put my boy Kyle G in anything, he's going to kill it.
He's my Scream King. I freaking love him.
Evil Dead, the original with Bruce Campbell. That's before Bruce Campbell was actual, like, he's Ash in that movie, but that's before he was really Ash.
I know.
The first one, he was such a pussy in that movie. And it sucks because, like, as the franchise goes on, he's the most badass dude in horror. So,
Yeah.
The Lost Boys, Kiefer Sutherland is the vampire. You have David, Michael, like the whole 80s California bad boy vampire.
Oh, yeah.
It nails it to a T. Halloween H2O, universally hated by everyone. I get it. It's one of my favorites in the franchise, but I'm going to have to go with Strange Darling. I think Strange Darling was such a well-crafted movie, and I love how it was shot out of order.
Yes.
Like each chapter, it doesn't go chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. It bounces from like 6 to 2 to 4 to 3.
Yeah.
You see everything. So it really makes it hard to see like if she's the villain or if he's the villain because the way it's cut.
I think
it was genius.
by the, like, not the chronological sequence, like not the actual number 2 sequence, but by the second sequence we got, I can't remember what number it was. I think I'd already pinpointed who the bad guy was.
Yeah.
Like you were kind of like, oh, I see what's happening here. Like
The twist is good.
Yeah, it clicked. It was really hard for me not to put something with Justin Long in it because I would have given it to my boy because like Kyle Gallner and Justin Long, it can go back and forth on a good day on which
She did
one.
Barbarian.
Like, yeah, but unfortunately, like I guess he was like kind of a leading man in that one. Yeah, almost a final guy, but like
Piece of shit. And he literally in that movie, like if you would have chose Barbarian, I'll stand by this. I always thought that he was a good dude who just did a bad thing.
I know.
The dude fucking sucks, and he's so good at playing the victim, where you genuinely believe, he was a good dude that just did a bad thing.
Like
but you find out everything, and it's like,
know.
Dude, fuck you.
Like
fuck
I said,
you.
it goes back and forth on a good day between like Justin Long and Kyle Gallner. Those are my 2 Scream Kings. I absolutely love both of them. They kill anything they're in. And whenever like they're going to be in something like Kyle Gallner, as it's going to be brutal, it's going to be good, it's going to be deep. And then Justin Long, you're like, oh, buckle the fuck up. We're in for a ride. Like she's going to get weird. And like, I don't know. I think they're both very talented and they're in the right genre. They're doing the right things. But I think for this category in particular, I'm going to give it to Strange Darling as well. Like you said, very well crafted. Kyle was absolutely great in this, kills it as usual. It was kind of hard to pick one of his films because he has so many that he's a really good leading man in.
The Passenger. That's another.
And I almost put
Holy
Passenger
shit,
in here,
was that a
but I
good
was
one.
like, most of them in this category, because obviously for Lost Boys, as obviously David, but like I was thinking more Michael, like I was thinking more good guys in this aspect of like the leading men in the role. So, but yeah, I think I'm gonna have to give it to Strange Darling. Like you said, it was very well crafted. The way they did things out of chronological order. You weren't sure what was happening. The first sequence was basically the middle of the film. It was very, very well done. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to Strange
chase.
Darling.
Yeah, the way it opens, it's like chapter 3. Like I said, just the way it's cut and edited. Oh my God, it really keeps you guessing till the very end. But you pinpointed it, what you said, the second clip.
You're kind of like, oh, I get it. I see what's happening. And if you don't get it by then, you're getting it by like the third one for sure. But it's a really nice twist. So, and it was nice to see, I cannot remember her name, but please,
Willa Fitzgerald.
Thank you. It was nice to see her in something since we haven't seen her really since like the Scream TV series. And I really do like her as an actress. So yeah, it was nice to see her in something.
I know she's in the Scream TV series. She was in this, and she was in that Alan Richardson. I think it's like a Reacher.
Oh, okay. I
He's
didn't know
the big
that.
buff, like badass dude.
Gotcha.
Which I gotta check that out because I love Alan Richardson. He's funny. But I know she was in that. Yeah, my vote for this, Strange Darling, all day.
Too. Psychological terrors. We've got American Psycho,
Oh,
The Babadook, The Shining, Silence of the Lambs, and The Nurse 3D.
so the Nurse 3D. So
Such a guilty pleasure of mine now. Ever since you showed it to me, like, dude, it's not great. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's not like a
yeah,
perfect
it's not like
movie.
a 5-star movie by any means,
By
but
any means.
it's good.
But holy crap, is it good though? Like, I don't know. I really fucking love it. The main actress is such an intriguing woman to like look at. She's almost like a little androgynous. Like, because she's like kind of feminine, but she's also a little masculine. She's very like unique looking, and I love like how trippy she is and how sexual she is. I don't know. I really, really,
she's sexual the whole movie.
Love her. It's a great, great movie. Personally, on this one, take an American Psycho. Like I love it, and it's my favorite role. This is a hot take, but Christian Bale, it's my favorite role he's done. I love it.
I see a lot of people say the same thing. He's very, very good at being Patrick Bateman. Nurse 3D. It's a fun movie.
It's so fun.
It's like I said, it's not like a 5-star movie by any means.
No, it's
the
like
poster for it is very cool. It's very like pin-up World War II bomber, like a sexy nurse riding a needle. Like it's cool. It's high. You know, it's artsy. Whatever. Silence of the Lambs. You have Sir Anthony Hopkins.
Yes.
Just giving the performance of a lifetime as Hannibal Lecter. The Shining with Jack Nicholson.
Classic with psychological for sure.
Arguably the greatest horror movie of all time, depending who you ask. The Babadook, I will never vote for because I cannot fucking stand that movie.
Don't let him lie to you. It's his favorite.
I'll throw this fucking laptop. But American Psycho, dude, the soundtrack, the acting, the kills,
Even
just how fucking crazy he is. The 80s scene,
like
Wall
the
Street.
subtle comedy in there too, like the jabs,
Yeah.
the comedy. Like it's not in your face, like raunchy, you know, whatever, stupid. It's more subtle, jabby, dry, but like it's in there and it's great. And I really like the use of that as well because it doesn't just totally like play with your mind, but then it gives you those moments where you can kind of laugh a little.
Yeah.
And Jared Leto in it. Come on, man.
Paul Allen, baby.
He does so good in that role. And like I feel like if he had more roles like that where he plays that like more buttoned up, like egotistical, like money bags, I think he would do better because he owned that role. He did really well.
It's kind of
in
short lived because
It is,
you know what happens to him.
Spoiler. But if you haven't seen it, I can't help you.
I love American Psycho. I love The Shining. Love Silence of the Lambs. I like Nurse.
See, and I'm on like the lovey like level. Like I'm kind of like, man, it's not like a lot of people would be like, what is wrong with you? I love it. It's one of those. It's such
It's
a
got
guilty
Corbin
pleasure.
Blue in it from fucking High School Musical.
And it's like, I don't know, it's just kind of weird because you come out of nowhere out of left field and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, we came from being a wildcat to being like hooking up with a horned up nurse. Like,
The Babadook, though, that's instantly off the list.
I know.
Cannot stand it.
It's just a lot of people do put it on that pedestal. So like I put it in there, but
So my pick would probably be
I'm going American Psycho.
iconically The Shining would be everyone's go-to most likely.
That or Silence. I think those two
I think
would be.
Silence of the Lambs is it's a strong contender, but I'm probably gonna have to go American Psycho. I've seen it more. That's the one I watched most out of all of them. And for good reason. Like it's start to finish. It's a fun, wild ride. And Christian Bale, every scene just becomes more unhinged.
You're like diving more into his psyche with him as he, loses it. And you can feel it as you watch it. And that's what makes it so fun and exciting as well.
Like I was saying, each scene he loses his mind more and more and more.
Yes.
Like because Paul Allen is his nemesis and he's always one-upping Patrick Bateman on like everything. And the whole business card scene when he starts like sweating and shaking because his business card is better. Just it's fucking hilarious. I don't think it was intentionally trying to be hilarious, but it's probably one of the most iconic scenes. That or when he kills Paul Allen, and it's just a fucking wild ride, start to finish.
I still like the scene leading up to Paul Allen too, when he tells him he's at Dorsey's because he's so drunk, and they're like, that whole scene was great too. It was funny as hell. So yeah, I'm gonna
whenever you see him in his apartment, he's either working out or he's watching either porn or Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and it's just fucking the subtle humor in it. Genius.
My favorite line from the whole thing is afterward when he goes to Paul Allen's apartment to clean up, and he's like, even has a better view than mine. Like he realizes even afterward, like it's great. It's so well crafted. So
his inner monologue is throughout the whole film is that's probably the funniest shit because like he's always he's even got a better view than me. And then going back to the whole business card scene. He's like, oh my God, it even has a watermark. And like just how obsessive he is that he's better than him. It's just funny.
And I think another reason it clicks with me is because I watched like Dexter. So, and Dexter has that inner monologue. So when I watched American Psycho, I already knew I liked that inner monologue. So then to get it again from a film, just again, I really like the inner monologue stuff. I like being inside someone's head like that. So yeah, mine is going to go American Psycho.
It's hard because like they're all fucking great. Like they are all great except for the Babadook. Fuck the Babadook. I will die on that hill.
The next one is going to be Slashers Steal the Heart. We have Halloween, Scream, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, or I Know What You Did Last Summer.
This is so hard.
I know. This one I knew was going to be a little tricky.
Right off the rip, just status wise, as much as I like I Know What You Did Last Summer, that's booted off. I love it. Trust me, I do. But that doesn't carry the same weight or status as
That's fine.
Halloween, Scream, Nightmare, or Friday the 13th. Those are the four biggest like franchises in the genre. My all-time favorite horror movie, Halloween. I've stated it. Or Scream, but the greatest horror film ever made is Halloween. All right, let me clear that. Scream is my all-time favorite horror movie. The impact that Halloween had, it's unmatched. That you wouldn't have any of this shit if it wasn't for Halloween.
Okay.
You'd have slashers for sure.
Yeah.
But that formula and the beauty of Halloween spawned countless slashers.
That's fair.
Scream, that's my go-to. So I'm going to have to give it to Scream on this one.
Same.
Like I've said, Halloween is the greatest horror film of all time. But Scream is something I watch a lot more. I like the characters a lot more. I like the actual, like their motives are typically good. The last couple movies have been dog shit, like motive wise.
Yeah.
But the movie's still good. Fuck Scream 6. I'm going to throw that out there too.
I'm in agreement. That movie was absolute hot garbage.
I probably watch Halloween Ends over Scream 6. And I cannot stand Halloween Ends.
But at least there's some characters in there that are arguably worth watching it for.
Yeah.
At least we have somewhat of a decent stand-in villain with Corey Cunningham, at least. And some of the, we have Lori and, why am I blanking on her granddaughter's name right now?
Oh, it's not Annie, is it?
No, why am I blanking on her granddaughter's name right now? Because Karen was her daughter.
Yeah. Oh my God, what is her?
Oh my God.
It begins with an A. Allison.
Yes, Allison. Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
So at least with those, we have some characters in that one, but Scream 6 was just what the fuck.
And the only reason why I'm not choosing Nightmare on Elm Street is because the first one, as good as it is, it's not my favorite one. It is a fucking phenomenal 5-star movie, but it's not my personal favorite one. And just like Friday the 13th, the first one's good. The sequels are better. Like I love Pamela Voorhees as the killer, but it's not Jason. When you watch Friday the 13th, you watch it for Jason Voorhees, not Pamela Voorhees. And that might be a hot take, but I said what I said.
No, I'm going to give this one to Scream. When we're talking like OGs, the slasher, I'm going Scream.
And I'm also thinking franchise. It's got significantly less installments in that franchise than Halloween, Nightmare, and Friday the 13th. But out of the 6, in my opinion, 5
out of the 6 are great.
Damn near perfect.
Yeah.
Halloween, it's 50-50. There's a lot of bad. It's like half bad, half good.
So if you broke it down with the percentages and took out films, and you're saying the percentages for those are going to be Scream has the higher percentage of good films.
Yeah. Nightmare on Elm Street, me personally, I'd like maybe 3, maybe 4. Friday the 13th, it's got more good than bad. And then I Know What You Did Last Summer, it's got 4, maybe 5 movies?
I think it's got 4. It's got the first 3 and then this remake or a requel because it technically like connects to the original. But the Friday the 13th too, even if the movie isn't great, I still feel like Jason as a character is extremely impressive and always fun to watch, and his kills are always off the charts.
Yeah.
Like I feel like a lot of the times Michael has a lot of the same kills or will have like a lot of the same dynamics to him, whereas Jason, he be doing anything, man. Like Jason,
He'll get
just,
you any which way he can.
Yeah, and he uses, I mean, anything at his disposal. So I truly think that even when the movie's not great, like watching Jason kill is just entertaining in general. So, but yeah, overall, I'm giving this one to Scream.
Scream
God,
it
love
is.
Ghostface.
Scream it is.
Next one is Have a Killer Holiday. So we have Hard Eyes, Companion, Trick or Treat, Thanksgiving, or Krampus, which is like really hard because I freaking love all these because holiday horror is so fun.
I know. Hard Eyes, a lot better than I thought. Companion, a lot better than I thought. Trick or Treat, that's
Tread your waters carefully here, Charles.
you like it more than I do.
It's just really fun. It's short.
I like it. You enjoy it more than I do.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving,
Wow.
super fucking good.
And it's a Thanksgiving horror movie. How many of those do we really have? I mean,
And then Krampus.
Krampus is just a
Krampus
solid.
is such a fucking, like you said, solid movie.
Arguably, too, like kind of bordering on like a comedy, too. It's a horror comedy. It's funny as hell, too.
I'm going to have to give this one to probably Thanksgiving.
Okay.
It really blew my expectations.
Yeah.
You know, I thought it was going to be like just kind of like a run of the mill, kind of like a clown in a cornfield type slasher, where it's like, all right, it's kind of like a one and done thing. No, the kills in that movie, great. The suspense, great. I like how he taunts him, and once he kills him, he also sends him the picture of like around the dinner table
Tags
and
him on
everything.
Instagram. Yeah.
Tags him on Instagram. Like,
Yeah.
it's modern, and I like his overall look. I like his name, John Carver. Kind of has that pilgrim look to it. Like, it's very cool. He kills you with an axe and shit. Love it. That's my pick.
It's got the Scream vibe to it of who done it, who's behind it. It's somebody that we know. Overall, most of the characters in it are pretty likable. None of them are like completely douchey or unlikable. You got a couple of like the typical teenagers, but again, they're not hate worthy. Like even though you're kind of a typical jock, I don't hate you. Like you still have some qualities behind you that I can still watch you on screen without gagging. So,
But Hard Eyes, that was another fun one. Companion, that was a really kind of unique. It's like a sex doll, but more.
It's a sex doll, but like I hate that term because it's an actual companion doll. It's meant to give you the partnership that you're lacking or can't find, which I really like. I just wish they wouldn't have given that away and left that for a complete surprise that she was not human. For me, obviously, as we know, Trick or Treat I have that tattooed on me. Like Trick or Treat's one of my favorite top 10. I love how quick it is. It's not a long watch. It's very fast. It's just a little over an hour. I love that everything is tied together in the end, just like Strange Darling. Each segment is somehow tied together with the characters and Sammy. And I love that he's like the embodiment of Halloween to ensure that the rules of the holiday are being followed and respected. Naturally, I feel like, again, this is like a Jaws situation. Naturally, I just want to give it to Halloween because any other time I would. But the one movie that truly, truly, truly surprised me that I have rewatched now, I think like 4 or 5 times is Hard Eyes. Like, I loved it. The comedy. Dude, their connection in that, like, y'all just date in real life, please. Because, like, you can't tell me you don't find something about each other. Like, their connection was great. The comedy was there. The brutality. I wasn't like the biggest fan of
the ending ruined it for me.
3 killers. I think 2 was fine. I didn't mind that there was a couple killing. It was the weird 3rd add-on that for some reason for me that was just not it. But overall, I'll forgive that because the rest of the film was really, really good. Really well covered. I love that it was a serial killer within the film that had been striking for years on Valentine's Day, hadn't been caught. So overall, it's Trick or Treat, but I'm gonna give it to Hard Eyes.
All right,
I'm gonna be a little weird. I'm gonna swing for the fences
fine.
here.
That's fine. I got Thanksgiving, so
all right. And I think we're on like the last like 1 or 2 here.
Okay.
Period piece, masterpiece: Dracula, Sleepy Hollow, The Witch, Apostle, or Woman in Black.
That's the Gary Oldman Dracula, right?
Yes, that's Bram Stoker's.
All right. You got Sleepy Hollow, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. The Witch, which is another top 10 perfect films. Apostle, I keep trying to get you to finish it. You will not. Like, you always fall asleep.
I think I've tried watching it 3 times, and every single time I fall asleep.
It's so good.
Oh, why?
It's so good.
I'm not
It's on
saying it's
Netflix.
not good. I'm not saying it's not a good film. It's just, I don't know. I just fall asleep.
And then The Woman in Black, that was his first role outside Harry Potter, if I'm not mistaken. And the fact that he did a horror movie.
It was really well done, too.
It was. There's
yeah.
a lot of creepy elements to it. And I absolutely loved it. I saw it in theaters a couple times. The trailer is one of the fucking best trailers I've ever seen. But other than that, I'm going to have to give it to Sleepy Hollow.
I knew it.
If it's not that, it's The Witch. Sleepy Hollow, it's something it was my childhood. I grew up watching it religiously. I still watch it religiously. Johnny Depp, Tim Burton, it's a powerhouse dynamic.
Oh, yeah.
And you put those two together, gold happens. Like, you know, The Witch, though, perfect film. And the only reason why I'm not choosing that is I got to be kind of like in the mood to watch that.
That's fair.
You know, it's a heavier film. But Sleepy Hollow, I can just watch start to finish any day of the week. The Witch, it's kind of more of, I got to be in the mood to watch that. I love Bram Stoker's Dracula. Apostle's great. Love The Woman in Black, but I got to go for like longevity. And like I said, it was my childhood, so Sleepy Hollow.
Okay.
And Danny Elfman does such a good job with the score to that film. Oh.
I mean, honestly, that's a power trio because most of the time when there's
When
Tim
Danny Elfman, there's Tim Burton.
and then there's Johnny
And then
Depp.
there's
Like
Johnny Depp.
that trio just makes a film. I think for me on this one, I agree with everything you said about all these. And Bram Stoker's Dracula is like one of the first. I'm a shark girl and I'm a vampire girl. I love my shark films. I love my vampire films. And it was one of the first ones that really, truly got me into vampires and all that other, just going down the rabbit hole there. It's a great film and full of like love and lust and, it's a great, great movie. But when it comes down to it, again, like you said, Sleepy Hollow, any day of the week, it's great. It's Johnny Depp. Like, but it's not my favorite Johnny Depp film, but it's still one of his best. But for me, I think in this one, I'm going to give it to The Witch.
Ooh,
It's so well done from the time, like just the time frame and how they're isolated and everything keeps breaking down to the language, just the
Robert
way
Eggers, man.
Robert Eggers just really crafted this film, and in my opinion, this is his most well-crafted film. Not that his other ones aren't, because he does that with all of his films. He focuses on culture and language and, you know, even architecture and
clothing, every small
lighting.
detail. He gets it.
But this one just truly, truly did something for me. And I think The Witch is, like you said, one of those perfect films. And even though the rewatchability, even though it's not one that you just throw on at any given day, it's still one of those that when you do watch it,
You put your phone down. You're watching that film start to finish.
Yep.
No interruptions. Like, it's one of those that it has to have your attention at all times because of the detail and the weight of the movie. Compared to Sleepy Hollow, where, The Witch is miles better in terms of like quality, but the storyline of Sleepy Hollow, Ichabod Crane, the Headless Horseman, it's iconic. It's literally Halloween, you know, like to a T. So I gotta give it Sleepy Hollow.
all right. I think this one is the last one. All right. This one is Plot Twist to Remember. We have your next Final Destination 5, Orphan, Saw, and Us.
So, plot twist to remember. The plot twist for Us, genius.
Yes.
Saw has the greatest ending to any horror movie. That
Agreed.
plot twist was fucking incredible. The Orphan, wasn't the biggest fan of. You like it more than me. Didn't really care for, what was the sequel to it?
The sequel was not great.
Yeah,
It was like the
First Orphan or whatever.
It was like the origin or something like that. It was kind of just like a basic subtitle name to it, but I didn't think we needed it just because it already covered her story in the first one. We didn't need a prequel. Like, I didn't understand that. I was like, I think it was a great standalone film. I still watched it. I don't think I'll ever watch it again. Watching The Orphan by itself, it's you got the whole story. And again, I hate that we're on this fucking prequel kick because not everything needs a prequel. Not every villain needs to be made to, into a villain.
Yeah.
And
that's my big thing is like villains, it's like whether it's horror movies or what, you always have to like sympathize with them. It's like with Marvel. They're trying to make us feel bad for Thanos after killing
no, fuck that
the
guy.
entire like half the fucking universe. Like, no, fuck that dude. I don't feel bad for
It's
him.
the world's smallest violin.
And like I don't need a backstory on what's her name, Estelle or something, or
Esther.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think some of things are like in the first one, we got enough information from her files and from the other orphanage to know her backstory and then to let us fill in a lot of the blanks. And I think that's where we're losing it with the prequels and stuff is like, again, with this Friday the 13th TV series coming out, how it's supposed to be like a prequel and like tell the story. We already know the story of Jason. We know it.
It's
Like,
been
why
covered.
are we? Yeah, so it's one of those situations. And if we don't know everything, cool. Imagination. We can fill it in. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's so stupid. And I think it started with as good as Maleficent was, but it was one of those like, why do we have to sympathize? She was an evil witch that transformed into a dragon. Like,
I don't know, man.
What could you want more? It's badass. But now, no, I have to feel bad for her.
Final Destination 5, it's not my favorite, so I don't really give too much about that one.
The only reason I put in there is because we found out that like it obviously tied to the first one because they escaped death, so it technically caused the plane crash, which then caused the first film, the first premonition. So it was like a cool tie-in. That was a really cool plot twist. Obviously, You're Next, that plot twist was amazing because we just thought that they were being targeted. Meanwhile,
because they were rich and they had money.
Yeah, and that's like, we were like, oh, okay, so they're just like rich, they just have money. No, it's your own family members paying people to kill you. What the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
that plot twist, you're like, oh, what a bad seed. Like,
I love Your Next. I think I watched that the most out of all of these films. It's like The Orphan and Final Destination 5. That's not even on the table for me.
Yeah, that's fine. I figured they wouldn't be for you.
You're Next, I watched the most. But the plot twist to Saw, for that reason alone, I'm going to pick Saw. But I watch You're Next, like I said, 1,000 times more than Saw and Us. Because that's not my favorite Saw either. But I got to give it for this category, plot twist to remember. When John Kramer stands up, you think he was dead the whole fucking time.
And the music plays.
And the music plays, and the way he slams the door, game over. Oh my God.
So it's Scream for me, favorite franchise. Second is Saw. I'm a diehard Saw fan. I love the Saw franchise. I love John Kramer. I love Billy the Puppet. I love the gore, the kills. Oh my God, it's good. I freaking love it. And so
The creativity
for me, like,
to that franchise too.
I know. And like, if you really do watch it, pay attention, it's not as bad as people say. But like, that film for me probably is the best plot twist of all time. So I'm going Saw.
I love the theme too.
Oh, I know.
know.
Yeah. John Kramer is like one of the best, like, I guess, horror villains too. I freaking love him.
Yeah, he's fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Genius too.
So yeah, I totally, like, I agree with John Kramer. I love him to death. So it's, for me, it's gotta be Saw.
If it's Halloween, it must be Saw. Like, I remember seeing that every fucking year.
Yes.
Every year I'd see it, and it was always just like a good feeling. Like, we get horror movies coming out, plus it's Halloween. It's the fall time.
Yeah.
Best time of the year.
And it was always drama filled too. Who's going to be in on it and what's going to be the motive and like who's going to be the main, like, it was just always so entertaining. So yeah, it may not be like the most perfect throughout, but I feel like when it comes down to it, most of the time, if you're truly paying attention, it makes sense. Most of the time, the films themselves are really good. They have a couple of them in there that aren't as strong, but again, none of them are super terrible. So yeah, Saw for me.
That's fair. I can't argue that.
Although, like you said, Your Next is still one of my favorites. Like Your
Yeah.
Next and like Cabin in the Woods, things
The
like that.
humor in
Those
Your
are like,
Next
oh
is-
my God,
is
it's
funny,
funny.
too.
Yeah. So
Yeah, dude, that was actually a fun game.
awesome. I'm glad you liked it.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. Hopefully you enjoyed that. We have more to come.
Tell us your picks in the comments.
And as always, I'm Chuck.
And I'm Kaylee.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and until then,
Slash
you
you
later.
later.
Oh!
Well,
we're still working that out, so.
all right.